Welcome back in Győr. We are here with the game between Slovenia and Ukraine. We are in the women's tournament of this European Championship 2025 of sitting volleyball. Well, this game is an important one because this will define almost who will win Group A in the women's tournament, and it's important to know that both teams are looking to seek the first place in this group, which make probably the quarterfinal easier on Thursday. It's their second game of the competition. They played yesterday, one victory for Ukraine. It was against Hungary, 3-0. And Slovenia, they started well against Poland, same score, 3-0. We know the recent history between these two teams is huge. They played a lot together. Golden Nations League 2025, Golden Nations League last year, but also the qualifying tournament for the Paralympic Games. World Cup in Cairo, Golden Nations League in 23, and it's not easy to say who is leading the way. Both teams are really strong. We will see this with the rosters. This is the roster from Slovenia with one of their main players, the number 12, Valentina Brick. There was some story again around her last year in Paralympics because she was the main player to qualify her team in China for the Paralympic Games. Then she was not allowed to be there for some classification reasons. We'll not go through the details because we don't have it exactly on what's happened. But the conclusion is the same. Slovenia had to travel to Paris without Valentina, and she has a previous story with Ukraine. She used to wear the Ukrainian jersey, especially at the Paralympics in London 2012. Ukrainian side, led by the captain Alexandra Lihotit. We saw this very young roster yesterday. They are pretty good, and they have a very young, talented player as well. She was sitting on the bench yesterday. It will be the same today for the start. Elizaveta Shuha was the number 9. She's only 15 years old. And we'll see this Ukrainian roster. They want to do something very good this week here in Hungary. They won the Golden Nations League a couple of weeks ago. This was against Italy. They defeated the Squadra Azzurra 3-2 in the final. They also were on the podium in the last European Championship. They finished 3rd behind Italy and Slovenia in 2023. They improved a lot, and they want to confirm the great job they did at the Golden Nations League. It will be a very interesting game, and we have no idea what we will have in terms of result this week, because we have a lot of surprise since the competition began yesterday morning. But it's likely that these two teams at some point could be either in the semi-final or why not in the final. Italy is also a huge contender, but for sure the first place of this Group A will be either for Ukraine, either for Slovenia, and this game will help us to know a bit more who will finish first in this Group A. Ukraine will play in blue, Slovenia in white. Team Slovenia is led by the captain Tija Vrhovnik. And if I remember well, the head coach of Slovenia, Marko Pokleka, is also player for the national team of Slovenia for the men. He's the tall guy checking his players right now. Traditional handshake between these two teams. They know each other perfectly. The last time they played in the Golden Nations League, Ukraine won 3-0. But Slovenia also had a lot of victories recently, especially one of the most important they got in China during the qualification event for the Paralympic Games, 3-2. It could be a very tough game between these two teams. And we're quite excited to see what this full stage game has in store. Let's go to the starting 6. Just introduced the two international referees, Ben Meyer from the Netherlands, Eldar Zulfugara from Azerbaijan will be the two in charge of refereeing this game. For Team Slovenia, Jana Ferjan, Senta Jela, Susanna Odčepek, Valentina Brick, we mentioned her in the introduction, Tija Vrhovnik, Barbara Kosmor. Team Slovenia and Team Ukraine do play without the libero on court. Starting six for Team Ukraine: Yaroslava Lakadash, Anastasia Vladishinska, Anastasia Filan, Lyudmila Ordichuk, the captain Alexandra Lichodit, and Lyudmila Shermet. That exactly same starting six as the one that we saw yesterday in the game against Hungary. We will follow this head-to-head, especially the one between Lichodit and Break. First serve of this game will be for the team in white and for Susanna Otsepek. She is a very experienced player. She will turn 40 next November, and she will have this game underway. First free ball for Slovenia. They were not able to build any positive attacking situation. The spike is out from Hofnik. And the first point for Ukraine. Rovnik not able to spike correctly. She had two blockers in front of her. Even if these are not the two tallest blockers for Ukraine, still did not find any solution to put the ball on the other side of the net. 2-0 Ukraine. Reception is good. Rovnik with the tip. They didn't find a solution with the swing. Just a small tip behind the position 2, behind the block. Clever. And here is the first point for Slovenia in this game. Good reflex from Valentina Brick. She's facing Alexandra Lichodit. Not a huge surprise to see the two big girls from their respective team facing each other at the net. And too much pressure now on Lichodit. She tried to avoid the block but found the antenna. Jana Ferjan. Next to serve. Great dig, Slovenia. Good fight at the net. This goal is against Alexandra Lichodit. She doesn't have the best start in that game, costing the 2 last points to her team. Difficult reception. Slovenia is digging well. And Grovnik completely adapted to the block in front of her. She's not able for the moment to score with hard spike, so she easily goes with some tip. First spike from the back row for Ukraine, and Lyudmila Ordichuk unsuccessful. Slovenia is in front, 6-2. Timeout Ukraine. This game is being played on court number 2. If you're following the action since yesterday, you maybe recognize the venue now. It's the court with the video challenge. So this is an addition that two head coaches can benefit during the game. If there is any decision they are not quite, they don't agree with, they can request some video challenge, and the referees as well can do so. If they're not sure of their decision, they can as well double check it with the help of the video. Good to see that you're A lot of you are connected with us. Each game you are more and more fans to follow the sitting volleyball action. It's a great pleasure to be with you this entire week, and don't hesitate. I see some of you cheering for their favorite team in the chat area. You absolutely can do so. I love to see a lot of hearts, a lot of flags, a lot of emojis. You can also ask questions if you want to know some details. I will gladly share some of them with you. Our journey here in Hungary is just amazing so far, and the competition and the level we have is also very crazy. So it's a great pleasure to be with you and a great pleasure to have you connected with us. Now the Jake wastes the foot. Otsepek sending it back. This ball is in. Not the best swing of Lyudmila Sheremet's career, but it's enough to make the point. Was asking for the one in the middle. This ball is really high, and she had to control it to have it deep towards position 1 to score the 3rd point for Ukraine. Another whistle against Lihodid. This time she played the ball on the Slovenian side. Back set, but great block. Well done, Barbara Kosmur. She's one of the young player of this Slovenian roster, so it is very good. And this will be a free ball for Slovenia. Break for the set. Profnik, good dig. Catch ball on that dig. Otsepek for the set. Good block Ukraine. To the middle. Lihodid for a good swing. Great inclusion. This is her 2nd point of the game. 8-5 Slovenia. Valentina Brick scoring that point, and this might be the first challenge called for by the Ukrainian head coach Yaroslav Maloivan. Apparently he saw this ball landing out, and this is one of the things they can check, ball in or out. You will have the result on the screen at the same time as we will. Is the ball in or out? The result is in, on the line, point for Slovenia. And you know the rule, each coach has 2 challenges per set. Of course, if he challenges something and he is right doing so, like the decision was the wrong one, of course he keeps his 2 challenges. And again, when the new set starts, he gets 2 new challenges if he uses the 2 of them. Well, anyway, I'm sure a lot of you are great fans of volleyball, sitting volleyball. You're following the action since yesterday, and you perfectly know all these rules. Two players to dig that ball. And it's enough for Valentina Brick to score another point for Slovenia. Another great rally on setback, the back set. Győr not helping break on that defensive situation. Odicek tried to self-cover herself. This did not work as expected. And it is now 4-point lead for Slovenia. Good swing, Jaroslava Lakatos. That's the first point of the game today. Great block, Ukraine. Mila Shermet, 18 years old. She's already starting 6 and showing some great skills. Otsepek for the serve. Put it from the back row. Otia Rovnik. Attack this one very deep. Has a chance to go out, but it's not easy when you're moving on the floor like this to judge always the trajectory perfectly. And Rovnik showing the way. Point for Slovenia. And again, they increase the lead. They're now 5 points ahead. And that's an ace for Otsepek. First ace of the game. And this 15th point for Slovenia. 6-point lead now. Ukraine takes a timeout. This game has a chance to be a long one between Ukraine and Slovenia. I mentioned how many times these teams played against each other in the recent history, and how many times they went into the tie break. It was the case in China for the Olympic qualifying tournament. It was the case in Cairo for the World Cup as well. Each time Slovenia won the tie break. It's a bit more of experience maybe. Slovenia finished 6th last summer at the Olympics in Paris, just in front of Rwanda and France. This ball is alive. What a great fight by the Ukrainian captain. And then the set is not clean enough for Slovenia. That's a great point for Ukraine. What a fighting spirit for Alexandra Lichotic. Before the timeout she did the same, but couldn't find a solution. This time she did. Reception is good, but then the one-hand set from Otsepek is not. She's sitting in the back row, and this ball went directly on the other side of the net. Odicek outside of the court. still a comfortable 5 points lead for Slovenia. Ferjan for the serve, then good swing from Ukraine. Oh, the set from Otsepek was not the easiest one to deal with for the attacker. And Lihodit trying to fight back. Very powerful serve. Just out for Anastasia Filon, 26 years old. Difficult reception, the ball landing on the net, touching the antenna. No doubt this point is for Slovenia. It was just in front of Eldar Zulfugarov, second referee of this game. He made the right call. Oh, good block by Valentina Brick. And the small tip, great cover. Olditschuk from the back row. Otsepek, Pavrovnik, she searched the line, finds a great dig from Ukraine, and Olditschuk is not able to swing it over the net from the back row. Lihodit was asking for the ball because she didn't have break in front of her, but Pavrovnik, which makes things a bit easier for her. And for the serve, Senta Yeller just parted for her 31st birthday. This was back in Slovenia just before traveling to here, or maybe the day they travel. Probably they arrive on Friday. Another point for Slovenia, building new lead, 20-14. But they will need many more points like that if they want to come back in the game. Valentina Brick on the line, over the blocker, over defense. You will see this. She could play this over the two Ukrainian players. A bit on the, Mila Sherman definitely had a chance to touch the ball, but still, the target is just perfect. Set back. And this swing is just out for Barbara Kosmor. Block on Jana Ferjan. Anastasia Filam, helping her team to score this additional point. But then, that's quite a shame that Anastasia Valeshinska is not able to do better on her serve. And substitution for Ukraine with Elizaveta Shuha coming in. She is the youngest player in this roster, 15 years old. She already came in yesterday. This ball is just out. Too much power from Hordichuk. She saw some space on the line. Just quite not existing. Feria just moved to close the line. Hordichuk having great blocking actions on this back row attack from Brick. Lakatosh, good serve, but the reception is really easy. And Feria scoring between the two blockers. Another substitution to come for Ukraine. It's the VS2 substitution. Antonina Zuk is in. Alexandra Lihatit out. You need to change something, and it's set point Slovenia. Reception from Shua is just a bit too long. Dig a bit too low. This is 25th point for Slovenia in this first set. Slovenia leads 1-0 in this game against Ukraine. Well, there is not a lot to say. Slovenia controlled the game quite from the beginning on, I guess. Ukraine took the first 2 points, and then pretty quick we had Slovenia in front, 6 points to 2, and Ukraine was never able to close that gap. I'm sure we will have some kind of reaction from Ukraine, especially if we look back just at this year's Golden Nations League, where Ukraine won 3-0 against Slovenia. And this was just a couple of weeks ago. The very beginning of June in Wisla, Poland. Try to find out the score sheet to see if all players were there or not. Valentina Brick was there, Vrovnik was there, Otsepek was there. Of course, they did not travel with full rosters, but still. And for Ukraine, Lihodit was there. Hodichuk as well, Filon, Vladishinska, Lakatosh. Like the most important players on each side were there. And Ukraine won 28-26, 25-16, 25-20. Let's see if Ukraine is able to react in this game. It's their second game of the competition. They played yesterday, 1 victory for each team. They are in the pool A with only 4 teams, so they already have a spot secured in the quarterfinal. But the highest you finished, the easiest to make your life on Thursday for the quarterfinal, where they could face either France or Hungary. No, Hungary is in their pool, sorry. Either France, and then the other options are Germany, Croatia, well, probably not Italy. Yeah, maybe something, France or the Netherlands. Depends on who will finish third and fourth in the Group B. But we'll have plenty of time to discuss this around the quarterfinals later, because we have one more day tomorrow of group stage, and it's definitely not over. Also, if you're following the action in the men's tournament, nothing is done yet. Good swing, Valentina Brick. She's sharing this with her teammates. Good reception, and on the second contact already, Lyudmila Hordichuk puts it on the other side of the net. Ace for Ukraine and for Anastasia Vladyshinska. Yavrovnik, good dig, Ukraine. Looks like a free ball. Otsepek for Brick, just out. For Slovenia. Ukraine is in front in this second set, 5 points to 1. Strong swing from Ferjan, but it's just too strong and out. 5-point lead for Ukraine in this second one. Marko Pokleka takes the first time out for Slovenia. And for the moment, it's nothing compared with what we saw in the first set. Ukraine found the solution. Slovenia has some option on the bench, maybe, to bring new players. The over-experienced Bogomira Yakin, 67 years old. They also have Klara Vrabic, Vesna Pogačar, the youngest player of this roster, and Tanya Kodec. The reception from Kosmor, even if Otsepek has to move. Not an easy ball for Ukraine. Spike from the back row, and the point for Alexandra Lichotit. The good streak continues for Ukraine. Jana Ferjan. Deep serve towards position 6. That's free ball. Slovenia break for the set. Krovnik for the tip. That's a lifting called against Ukraine. And against Anastasia Vladyshinska. Mistake at the serve for Slovenia. Ukraine keeps on leading in the second one. 3. One-hand reception for Ferjan. Brick, good dig, Ukraine. Another chance for the Slovenian spiker. She self-covered herself with the foot. Not good enough. And that's a really good block again by Anastasia Filan. She's not the tallest, but she's well positioned. She makes her life easy by being positioned pretty early and then having great orientation of her hands. Well, with the captain Tia Vrovnik for the serve. Apparently, it was not her turn to serve. And that's a rotation mistake. 3 points given to Ukraine. And that's also a sign that Slovenia is not focused the same way in this second one. Back. He put it with the good block. Is there any net fall call? Oh no, lifting. And because net fault, he could have challenged it, but the lifting is not something you can challenge. Setback, lucky dig, but this one is just out. That's a shame, Barbara Cosmore. She just had basically to push it on the other side. Look at this one. Otsepek with the lucky dig. I mean, I said she just had to, but it's not easy for Cosmore because she was falling behind her. It's never easy to control it, to send it with the forearm. 12-4 for Ukraine. Second time out, Slovenia. This scenario is a lot different than the one we had in the first set, with Ukraine leading the way for the moment. It's not easy to imagine what the solutions would be for Slovenia in this set. They didn't score a lot. The scorer on court is Tia Vrovnik. Ukraine carries on the good run. No solution for the Slovenian head coach. Marko Pokleka is looking for some of them. He wants to change the things in this second set. But how? Well, this reception is not a very good one, but it could Ukraine in trouble. Well, it was what Zuzana Otsepek was looking for. Surprise them, sending the ball directly on the other side of the net, but still, it's not how you imagine things, like constructing buildings and great attack. Rovnik with the dig. Great dig as well. This is the block out. Most exactly a dig out. And Mila Odicek unable to control her dig. Lichodit a bit greedy on that swing. But Ukraine still has a very comfortable lead. Well, at least we can see some smile on the Ukrainian side of the net. But they are in a pretty good situation in this second set, even if they lost the first one. To 8. Sheremet is the serve. Sipek for Valentina break from the back row. Not easy for her to have good spike in this second set, and we'll do some substitution. It's Klara Vrabic coming in. The VS2 substitution for Slovenia. Ferjan not controlling her swing. Miscommunication. Nothing is going around for Slovenia in this second one. For Ukraine, 8 for Slovenia. The reception is struggling again, but this ball will come back. Free ball Ukraine. And that's 20th point for Ukraine in the second set. It will be time for Slovenia to think about the next one. What they can do better in the third one. Strong swing. Is it in? No, it's not. Just a bit too deep. Vrabic was well positioned. Still, the ball just hit the floor before she could dig it. Another miscommunication between Senta Yeller and Tia Hovnik. Was the mailbox. Well done, Tia Rovnik. Is it early enough? Not quite sure. Good swing, Vrabic. And Slovenia is doing pretty good in the last 5 points. That's the reason why Ukraine is requesting a timeout, but they still have a 10-point lead in this second set. This is more than comfortable. Well, of course, if we want to have an exciting third set and fourth set, because it's pretty likely that we will have at least 4 in this game now, it would be good that Slovenia could find some solution, could refocus on the game. Slovenia is missing as well the captain they had in Paris last summer, Lena Gabacek, for a very good reason apparently. But she will be back on track as soon as possible for Slovenia, no doubt. Sepek for Hovnik. Well, actually, she will not do a lot different than tipping until someone comes behind the block to cover. Because when she decided to spike so far, it was unsuccessful. Since she decided to tip, she's scoring much more. And she's now the co-best scorer on court alongside of Alexandra Lichody, just 10 points. Sepek. Vrabic. This is out. For the third in at a stand on the scoreboard. Just saw Aldazul Fugarov going to the challenge area. Is there any challenge request? Yes, it is. Couldn't see what was asked. Block touch, yes or no? The answer is no. At this point, it's for sure for Ukraine. Substitution, Antonina Zuk, Alexandra Lichodid for this set point for Ukraine. Here we are, 25-13. Second set is for Ukraine. 1-all in this game between Slovenia and Ukraine. And we mentioned maybe a bit too much that this game could be a long one. The start is pretty much confirming this idea. It's time for me to have a special thank you to all the partners involved in this European Championship 2025, and more generally all partners of Volley Europe, Molten for the balls, Managed Sports for the website of Volley Europe, and of the different competitions, because each competition has its own website. Győr for the playing surface, and Sportec for the sport equipment, post and net. And of course, one thank you as well to all the local partners involved, local organizing committee, all the volunteers taking part in this event to have great international sitting volleyball event here in Hungary, in Győr. See what the two teams decide in terms of starting 6 for the third set. Actually, quite a lot can happen. One of the big questions is to see if Slovenia will put Valentina Brick back or leave Klara Vrabic on court. Apparently Vrabic will start this third set for Slovenia. This is some kind of decision to put one of their best players on the bench. And it starts well for Slovenia with an ace for Zuzana Ocepek. Good swing, great answer, Jaroslava Lakatosh. Quality of the set is not optimal. Double touch is whistled against Wladyszyńska. edge this time on the Ukrainian side, but not in the set. Pretty obvious that Lichodit touched the ball twice. Good reception in the set to the middle. Too difficult for Santa Yeller to play that ball. Is this serve in? Yes, it is for Jaroslava Lekatosh. Look at this replay, the ball is coming exactly on the line. Slovenia with the equalizer directly after 4-all. Here we are with Tia Hovnik. Swing and a point for Hoditschuk. A one-hand reception. Small mini break for Ukraine in this third one. 6 points to 4. Important for Slovenia to have a good reception just now. The ball dancing on the net. Oh, Film just a bit too greedy. The idea was good. Rabic. This ball come back, no. Lekatosh moved away and she came across that someone had to play this ball, but then the contact from Władyszyńska was also not optimal. Serve is out. For the moment, Ukraine is in front. A very short lead. Good block, Feryan. Not quite sure this ball was in. Vrabic decided to play it. And we are back with Lyudmila Sheremet for the serve. Too deep. She was serving toward position 1 there on Barbara Kosmur. Unsuccessful. This serve is just too long. Otsepek. Good serve. Lichodit has to serve cover herself. And great conclusion. Tia Hovnik. Yeah, Filan was definitely not ready to dig that ball. this time was a tip. A mix between a tip and a soft spike. Alexandra Lichodid successfully finds the equalizer for Ukraine, 9-0. Lifting call against Slovenia. But Marko Poteka not quite happy with this effort for his team. And Slovenia is in contention 10-0. Well, this third set for the moment has no one taking the lead with a good gap. Very strong from Lakatosh. It was a bit lacking of control as well. She put full power in it. Sometimes you don't need to put full power, but just aiming to the right spot. And now it's Slovenia to have a mini break. This is on Jana Ferjan's serve. Yes, but it will be after timeout, because Ukraine feels it. Slovenia quite has a small momentum for them. It's such an exciting game that we might see the same game at some point again in this competition. It's a huge fight to know who will get the first place in this Group A between Slovenia and Ukraine. Both teams finished on the podium for 2 years in Kali. Slovenia finished second, Ukraine finished third. Well, since then, things changed a bit when Ukraine won for a couple of weeks the Golden Nations League. This competition. One more time, a new one, a different one, and we want to know, and we will know it on Saturday evening, who will be the next country to win the European Championship after Italy did it at home in Caorle. Italy can actually retain their title. They had a great start as well. Strong swing, Vrabic. This one is strong as well, but it's out of bounds. And Ukraine for the moment is just putting too much power, not enough control. Substitution to come. It's the captain coming out for Ukraine. Alexandra Lichodid, replaced by Antonina Tsuk. This changed something. And she's sitting on the back row, so maybe not the first option, but she's directly asked to spike by her setter. If this ball comes back, no. A great fighting spirit from Slovenia, but not enough to score. Planishinska. Vrabic is fighting. This is a catch whistled against her. She was not exactly good position to do this with her left hand. And Ukraine is one behind, 12-13. Good serve, Otsetbek, the one-arm reception. Good swing again, what a dig. Tia Vrovnik from position 3 digged as well. And the fight at the net won by Jaroslava Lakatosh. Zuk was on the good trajectory. She had a chance to dig the ball. But then no one could take the next contact. This ball was just not high enough and just over her body. Lakatosh tried to do it with her left hand, just pushing it to surprise Slovenia. It's simply out, and that's one more time a 2-point lead for Slovenia, 15-13. Oh, this ball looks in. Yeah, it is, confirmed by Marko Pokleka. There was some kind of hesitation. I mean, Slovene players, they decided not to play it, not to go for it, not to try to dig it. Not quite sure they could actually. But then we get the confirmation that the ball was definitely in, and that's the good call. Great block, Lyudmila Hordichuk. She's the second best scorer of her team today with 9 points. Of course, the first one for the moment is Lihodit, and not a single point for Antonina Zuk. And she played quite some time already. I never said she came in, especially in the first one when Slovenia won pretty, or the set when Slovenia won pretty easily. She pretty much came on court midway into the set. But for the moment, not a single point for the Ukrainian number 7. 16-0. Hordichuk with the serve. Otsepek with the spike. This is touched by Ukraine. So Otsepek is normally more a setter. She took the swing. She did it pretty good. Larishinska touched the ball while trying to dig it. Once again, Larishinska in a difficult situation. Quite a miracle reception from Hordichuk. She fights so hard just to touch the ball, even if it goes directly on the Slovenian side. It's enough to make the point for Ukraine. They're still led by 1. Anastasia Filon. Had to give the ball back. Otsepek tries to surprise Ukraine. Good dig, Slovenia. Ferjan for the point. Well, actually, nothing is done in this third set, but Slovenia is doing really good. That's a shame to stop that good streak, that good positive moment was an unforced behind the serve line. I have no idea if this was a tactical serve or just something completely missed. from Ludmila Shermet, but the result is the same. This point goes to Slovenia. Otsepek for the set. Is this ball in? Not, it's not. Yeah, for the moment, on the Slovenian side, we have to say Piotr Hofnik is the best scorer with 11 points. But she never found a solution for the moment to have like very strong spike in front of the Ukrainian block. She's scoring a lot with chips and soft spikes. Once again, that's her. And I'm not even sure this ball goes over the net. No! It stays on the net. That's the reason why you see Beno Meyer showing 4 ball touches on the Slovenian side. 20-0. If you love the word money time, we are almost there in this third set. Personally, don't like this word because it doesn't mean a lot. But still, pretty unpredictable to know who will win this third set. 1-0. Valentina Brick comes back in. Back on court, but she did not play yet in this third set. Maybe she can bring something more. Ukraine is in front. Feryan blocking and self-covering. Well done for Ditchuk. For her 10th point of the day. Timeout is called now for Slovenia, because Ukraine has a 2-point lead in this third set. Or even the team winning this third set will not have won the game yet. We know how difficult it is to say who is favorite in this game between Slovenia and Ukraine, and when you see the level of play and how tough the game is, consider that this is only group stage for the moment. We will have some great actions coming next. So tomorrow, the end of the group stage, and then from Thursday on, quarterfinals, semi-finals, all the classification games before the big final day on Saturday. And we are back with Antonina Zuk. Touched by the block. Rovnik. Good dig, Filan. This is for Rovnik again. No, Valentina Brick from the back row. Good reflex, Senta Yeller to score his 21st point for Slovenia. Of course, it's an important one because now they have that tall girl, Valentina Brick, sitting in the front row. Difficult reception. Zuk with the spike from the back row. Oh, she was not in the best position, but she could find a solution. No one was blocking her. We see this replay. She had plenty of space. And then the poor Jana Ferjan is just to deal with this heavy swing. Otsepek for the reception. Brick for the tip. Otsepek with the fist closed. Is it in? No, it's not. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 22 for Slovenia, 23 for Ukraine. Senta Yeller. This will be after the challenge. Maybe there is any question on the Ukrainian side if this ball was in or out. At least Yaroslav Maloivan used his challenge, and he also uses this time to discuss with his players. Same for Marko Pokleka. Oh, it was a question on block touch. Is there any touch? And the answer is yes. Point for Ukraine. This ball was touched by Captain Tia Hovnik. But that's a great call for Yaroslav Malovan, and it's completely different now. Because this is a set point for Ukraine, 24-21. Good serve. Otsepek tried the special one. Good block, Slovenia. Good conclusion, Rovnik. And the first set point is saved by Slovenia. What a set we have. And we will have one more, at least one more in this game. Slovenia wants to do better. They have 2 more set points to save. Easy serve. Zuk from the back row. And here is the conclusion for Ukraine in the third set. Ukraine is in front, 2-1. Slovenia had the best start in this game, taking the first set. You can see the scoreboard, 25-18. And then Ukraine has a very good reaction in the second one, 25-13. And finally, in this third set, Ukraine found once again the solution to have a 2-1 lead now. Very difficult to predict what will happen in the fourth set. But anyway, for sure Slovenia will try to react. They decided to play without Valentina Brick in the third set. She just came in at the end of the set. It was not enough for them to secure the win in this set. Let's see what they will decide. Was Marko Pokleka will decide for the starting 6 of Slovenia. Apparently she's standing from the bench. Could be that she will start. For Ukraine for the moment, well, the only question could be to start Alexandra Lihodid or Antonina Zuk, who just scored the winner on this set point. When you look at the score sheet, Lihodid has 11, Zuk has 3. So obviously, would sound logical to see the captain on court now. The answer in a couple of seconds. So yeah, confirmation, Valentina Brick is on court. Vrabic is on the bench on the Slovenian side. And for Ukraine, here we do have Antonina Zuk and the captain Lihodid on the bench to give some more time to Zuk. And she justified this trust. Was the last winner she scored on the set point. Challenge requested. No. I mean, Pokleka was ready to ask a challenge, but I don't know what the discussion was with Eldar Zulfigarov. You can decided not to do so. Maybe he didn't get the decision of the referee on why the point got awarded to Ukraine. This is a great equalizer now for Slovenia. 1-0 in its fourth set. Fight at the net, won by Jaroslava Lakatos. Now this is some kind of big mistake from Lakatos. I don't know if she was wondering if Sheremet wanted to play the ball behind her, or if she just like got confused in the execution of her movement. The reception is not the best one. The net is moving, and the catch is whistled by Benno Meyer, Dutch referee of this game. And we'll have some more Dutch accent later on court number 2, because the next game we will follow together is the one between the Netherlands and Croatia. All the Dutch girls are already waiting behind the court to come in. This game is supposed to start at 4:15. Might have a small delay, especially if Slovenia is able to get this fourth set. For the moment, Ukraine is in front, 4 points to 3. Otsepek with a special one on the reception. She did not surprise Ukraine that time. Valentina break, stopped by the block. Great dig, Ferjan. Another one. Brick fights to give this ball back. And Tia Rovnik. Oh wow, what a great fight, and amazing how she got this ball back with her fist, and then Rovnik able to push it deep into the court. Good serve, not quite an ace. And Valentina Brick, strong at the net to block it. Well, this game can go a little bit crazier. 5 points to 4, Slovenia. Santa Yeller with the ball. Miss hit. Clearly under the net level. Ferjan with the reception. A lot of movement requested for set to take the set. What a strong swing from Antonina Zuk. This came just so heavily, so loud. She also took the net with her. There is a challenge on this call from the referees, because everyone is looking at the big screen. So apparently, trying challenge. Is there any touch? I mean, it's more than that. She completely grabbed the net. Well, I guess, you know, sometimes it's not very easy to see the answer. Sometimes it's funny as well. But anyway, here she can do better. Antonina Zuk, there's a point for Ukraine. And the best scorer on court in this game It's Tia Rovnik with 13 points. And here she is again with a good swing from the back row. It's not strong, it's just well positioned between the blocker and the antenna. And too difficult for Jaroslava Lakatos to dig. 7-6 Slovenia. An ace for Valentina Brick. No! The ball is alive. Good block. Good reflex. Jana Ferjan. We were quite sure the ball was already, the point was over with the serve, but it was not. And Ferjan just over Hoditschuk. Well done. Tip. The dig was good on the tip, but then neither Brick nor Kusmur wanted to take the second contact, and that's always super frustrating when someone is putting a lot of effort into digging the ball and then just about miscommunicating on the second contact. Anyway, Slovenia still has the lead, especially with this block out. That's one more point into the gap. Oh, talking about gap, that's a very small one. It's only 97. Well, that's also a great example of miss-hit, but it was nothing easy for Anastasia Phil, and she was completely falling behind her, and she had at some point to swing it without having any idea where she was on court and where the other part of the net was. Point Slovenia, net fall called against Władyszyńska. This is now a 4 points lead for the girls in white. Kusmur, powerful serve, directly back on the Slovene side. Good swing. Santa Yeller has it. And with this new point and this 5-point gap between the two teams, Ukraine is requesting a timeout. Well, I would not be surprised to see at some point Alexandra Lichotit coming back on court. She is the best scorer of her team so far. They decided to leave her on the bench for this fourth set. I mean, this was quite risky to leave your best scorer outside after court. But who knows, maybe she was a bit injured or something, or needed to recover, to rest. We'll see if Ukraine will make some change or if they will stick to the plan that they decided before the start of this fourth set. But for the moment, when you will look at the scoreboard, it stands 12 for Slovenia, 7 for Ukraine. Kusmur had a pretty aggressive serve just before the timeout. Will she do the same now? This will be just after the mop-up action on the Slovene bench. They dropped some water seeps probably during the timeout. Kusmur. Serve it good again. She's aiming at the same target. Towards position 6. Ferjan for the set. Otsepek free ball, Ukraine. Oh, well done. Lakatos facing Ferjan. And that would be some challenge request. So what is it? If it's block touch, I guess the answer is yes. It can be net touch as well. If the Ukrainian player touched the net, then it's something else. We're waiting to see what was requested by Marko Pokleka. Net touch. Yes! And there is the net touch. This point is for Slovenia. Yeah, when I said I think it's a great addition to have video challenge, I'm totally sure of it. Because those are very, quick movements. It's not easy to see for referees. There are two referees to cover the entire surface of the court, the net. And when technology can help you, if, for example, the head coach saw it, but the referee not, that's a great addition and a good call by Marko Pokleka. Slovenia is in front, 13-8, but we are now with Antonina Zuk. Oh, what a strong serve. Reflex reception for Tiav Hofnik. It was close, but out. Reception's good. Good swing. Valentina break from the back row. This is still a 5 points lead for Slovenia. Zuzana Otsepek. Serve on the captain of Ukraine. She came back on court. This point is for Ukraine. Of course, this was the solution to bring Alexandra Lihodit on court again. Can she help her team to fight back? They are still 4 behind. Otsepek for the back set. Lifting called against Ukraine on this attack from Jana Ferjan. And again, Slovenia has a 5 point lead. That ball hit the floor. Apparently no one is complaining, and I'm not quite sure that they can challenge these pancakes or not. Same, when I read the rules again, I'm not sure you can challenge, for example, a 2-meter line violation for players from the back row. You cannot challenge player who would be like in front of the line when serving. Some things you cannot challenge because they don't have like the cameras well positioned to get the answers on those questions. Anyway, for the moment Slovenia does not need timeout. They are in front, a 5 point lead. They are looking to equalize 2-2 in this game. It's still not done, still a long way to go to there. For the moment, Likodit is not the addition they need. She has one more mistake on that swing. Touched by the block. Good reflex, Lakatosh. Touched by Valentina Brick. This ball is alive. Otsepek for the set. Tiav Hovnik. Is there any touch? Currently not. This swing was just too high. Apparently, not a single hesitation for Marko Pokleka as well. He didn't request the challenge or even didn't wonder if he should do so or not. Once again, this ball is out and there will be a challenge requested by Ukraine. Oh, no challenge. The point is for Ukraine. Well, that's quite strange now, because the referee showed the point for Slovenia. Again, Valentina Brigg directly said that she touched the net. Yeah, to keep the rhythm of the game, which is quite fair play. And we earned some time. I mean, I'm not sure we did, but we earned the time of the video challenge, going towards the computer, launching the image, putting it on the big screen. 17 for Slovenia, 13 for Ukraine. Break for the set. Tia Vrhovnik. And when she goes like that, with this soft spike, but perfectly placed, not on the block and in between the diggers, that's for her the best option to score points, and she does pretty good. 16 points today for her. This is not a good swing for Valentina Brigg. And Ukraine is 4 behind. Fight at the net. This point is to be replayed. We didn't see a lot of them, but this is also something specific to sitting volleyball. And the ball stops over the net level, and no one is able to find a solution. You'll see the 2 thumbs of the referees up. This means the point has to be replayed. Valentina Brigg playing the block out, and this is super frustrating for Alexandra Lihodit. Slovenia still has this comfortable 5-point lead. Good dig. Touched by the block, but this is not enough. And this will be the 13th points of Lihodit in this game. Already 3 players from Ukraine have 2 digits in the point numbers. Lihodit has 13, Lakatash has 11, and Horditschuk has 10. And on the Hungarian side, we only have Vrhovnik with 16 points. Jana Ferjan scoring 1 more point for Slovenia. They are only 5 points away from winning this 4th set and reaching the tiebreak. Good swing. This is the perfect position, perfect angle. Just going too fast, both for the blockers and for the defense. Well done, Lihodit. Dig for Valentina Brigg. It's on the Ukrainian side. The ball is alive. Ferjan. Lihodit. Touched by Otsepek, but this is not enough. And Ukraine is slowly fighting back and coming back in this 4th set. They are only 3 behind. And that's the chosen moment for Slovenia to call timeout. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We can still have a lot of action in this 4th set. Who knows if Ukraine is not able to conclude the game now, to have the same outcome as the one they had in the Golden Nations League a couple of weeks ago, and defeating Slovenia again. It was the first time since 2023 that they did it. They were on a 4 games in a row losing streak. Well, the games were really tough. 2 of them went into 5 sets. 20 for Slovenia, 17 for Ukraine. Break for the reception. Otsepek tries to put this one just behind the net. And this is well done by the Slovene setter. Just to have this ball towards position 2 on the Ukrainian side. Position 2 on the Slovene side, but on the other side of the net, where no one was covering this area of the court. A 4-point lead again. And this is an ace for Otsepek. She is doing really good today. 8-point and already her third ace. And this is now a timeout call by Ukraine. Dear friends from Sitting Volleyball, we're getting closer and closer from a 5th set. Well, I hope you enjoyed the action back home as much as we do here. This is such a high level of sitting volleyball between Slovenia and Ukraine. A 5-point lead for Slovenia in this 4th set. They're only 3 points away from earning the right to play a tiebreak. So, first of all, confirmation that we will have some delay for the next game that we will share together. The one between the Netherlands and Croatia. Should start at 4:15. Oh, it will be on court number 1. Actually, this game will be on court number 1. So we will see how we will handle this. But we will first focus on this game between Slovenia and Ukraine. Otsepek. The post timeout serve is a tactical one. No risk, but the result is the same. That's an ace for Slovenia. 23-17. Good reflex by the Slovene block. Otsepek a bit too much into the net. Tijavrovnik cannot go to play that ball. For Slovenia, 20 for Ukraine. And another timeout. Slovenia is only 2 points away from winning this 4th set and getting into a tiebreak in this game. We said it may be a bit too much how tight this game could be between these two teams. They will for sure competing for medals this week here in Győr. First, we have to know who will get the first place in this Group A. It will be either Slovenia or Ukraine. Hungary lost yesterday, so did Poland against Slovenia. They already have 1 defeat, and it's pretty likely that one of these two teams that you have on the screen will finish undefeated after the group stage. But will it be Slovenia? Will it be Ukraine? Ukraine is only 3 behind. Reception is good. Otsepek for Tijavrovnik. The dig is not controlled by the Ukrainian captain. And this is 4 set points now for Slovenia. Jana Ferjan towards position 1. Antonina Zuk find the solution. Will they start Zuk or will they start Lihodit in case we have a tie break, which is now very likely to happen. Still set point. 24 for Slovenia, 21 for Ukraine. Free ball, Slovenia. Valentina Brick. The dig by Ukraine. Brick has another chance. She will set. Touched by the block. Rovnik for Valentina Brick. Another dig. It's in, and Ferjan decides to play it. And Tia Rovnik pushing it on the Ukrainian side to make this tie break come true. 2 sets all between Slovenia and Ukraine. And we will go into a final 5th set on this court number 2. What a game we have so far. Basically, the game almost started at the beginning of the 3rd set, because the 2 first sets, Slovenia won 25-18 pretty easily. Then Ukraine won the second one 25-13 as well, pretty easily. But then, since the 3rd set began, no team is able to make any difference, to create any big gap. And this is the thing. Well, I'm so excited to have this tiebreak underway between the 2 teams, because it's so difficult to say who will be favorite. It's really difficult. Seconds before discovering the starting 6-4 this tiebreak. Here we are, Valentina Brick on court for Slovenia. And Ukrainian captain Alexandra Lihodid is on court as well. First point is an ace for Susanna Otsepek. Another good serve. This ball will come back. Otsepek for the set. Tia Rovnik self-covers herself. Otsepek for the dig. Rovnik for the set. Valentina Brick. Is it in? It looks to be in. No, apparently not. Everyone agrees with the decision. Now there is a challenge. In or out? It's in. Yeah, that's the first idea I had. And then I was like, will he request challenge or not? And he did. And that was the right choice, because this ball definitely landed on the good side of the line. 2-0 Slovenia. Hot setback. This reception is really good. This conclusion from Jaroslava Lakatosh as well. Good serve by the Ukrainian captain. Free ball Ukraine. Good swing, a strong one for Lyudmila Holdichuk. We did not see her a lot in the recent 2 sets. Now she's back. Another point for Ukraine. They were led by 2. They are now in front. 3 points to 2. Difficult reception. Valentina Brick takes a set. Jana Ferjan, is this ball in? Yes, it is. She does not believe herself that the ball is in, but it is. And that's an equalizer, 3-all. Good swing to Javrovnik. This time she got pretty hard on the swing, but she was looking for the block out and she found it. Well done. Holdichuk was just moving toward the inside to close the big diagonal. This point is for Slovenia. 5 points to 3. We're back with Anastasia Plashinska with the serve. Ferjan, free ball Ukraine. Good swing, Otsepek for the dig. And this is now a free ball for Ukraine. Break for the set. Good block Ukraine, good fight at the net. This one stays on the Slovene side. And that's a point for Ukraine. It's an equalizer, 5-all. Good reception, not setback. Valentina Brick blocked. That's a great blocking action. She's doing really well. Lyudmila Holdichuk in this tiebreak. 12 points for her. Sepek for break. This time she was over the block, not spiking it, but just pushing the ball in the middle of the court. And that's enough to score for her. She's just so high, she doesn't need to swing hard into the block. Senta Yeller. That's an ace for Slovenia. And they take the lead again. 7 points to 6. What a crazy game. It was a good call to have this one commentated. What a great action in sitting volleyball we have this afternoon here in Győr. And that's an equalizer for Lakatos, 7-0. Who will turn in front when they will switch side? Well, Lakatos has a part of the answer in her hands. She's serving. Serve is good, but the reception from Otsepek is perfect. Valentina break for the block out. And Slovenia is leading 8-7. Oh, they will not switch side, or what is it? Yes, they are switching side. I was like, Ben Omea was just waiting forever to allow them to switch side. And Slovenia in front, 8-7. Nothing is decided yet in this fifth set. Timeout Ukraine. We're just discussing about the schedule for the next commentated game. Well, you know, the timing will be a bit short to switch from court 2 to court 1, and I want to dedicate as much energy as possible in this tiebreak because this game is really amazing. So I'm really sorry we will not have time to switch to court number 1 to go to visit the Netherlands and Croatia for their game. You have the link on the Para Volley Europe YouTube channel to follow the action if you want to do so. We will stick to court number 2 for the third game of the day that we will commentate. It will be as well in the women's tournament, the game between Hungary and Poland. It will be for sure a very interesting game as well. But first, we have to bring this one to an end. Slovenia has the best option. They lead 9-7. In the tiebreak, good reception. Hordicic pushing it deep towards position 1. The set for the captain from the back row. And she mishits completely. Too greedy. She was not in the good position to do so. And Slovenia now has a 3 points lead. And immediately Ukraine does the substitution with Antonina Zuk coming in. Alexandra Lichodit had a great start in the game, but then she was not able to confirm. I guess she scored something like 11 points in the first 2 sets and then only 5 in the rest of the game. What a rally, one more time. Hordicic over the block. Break. Has to give the ball back to Ukraine, spikes it this time, and it's enough to take a 4-point lead. I guess it's 11-7. I don't have it on the screen right now, but yes it is, 11-7. Slovenia has the momentum. Reception is difficult, and it's free ball Slovenia. Otsepek for the set. Valentina Brick, good swing. And the block of Ukraine is unable to do something here. And Ukraine will do some substitution. with Yelizaveta Shuha coming in for Lyudmila Sheremet. Probably not easy for her to come in at this moment of the game, being only 15 years old. If you're just joining, she came in the first set. A break with the help of the net, scoring this 13th point for Slovenia. And timeout Ukraine. Slovenia is only 2 points away from winning this game. This huge clash between Ukraine today. And we are only in the group stage of this European Championships. How crazy. Ukraine took their 2 timeouts in this tiebreak. They will need something to happen. Reception is really good. It's set for Zuk on the back row, but this ball is back again. The point is for Slovenia. That's a catch whistled against Ukraine, and it will give 7 match points to Slovenia. Zuk with a strong swing to save this first match point. According to 8, Slovenia does not want to take any risk. They call timeout as well. Find what is the best solution to conclude the game. One for Ukraine, it's now never, and it will be on the serve of Lyudmila Horichuk. An ace for Ukraine, and that's another match point save. I don't want to believe it's possible. I don't want to believe this would be something really crazy, but we are not there. 14-9 for Slovenia. Reception is good. Otsepek for the set. Valentina Brick scoring this last point of the game. Slovenia earns a well-deserved victory against Ukraine. 3-2. What a game we had in this pool stage. Congrats to both teams for the show. Congrats to Slovenia for the victory. We will see them a lot further in the competition for sure. Slovenia takes an option now to finish first in this Group A. We will leave them shaking hands, partying together, celebrating the victory. For Ukraine, they will need to find some solutions because they have one last pool stage game tomorrow, Wednesday, 2 p.m. against Poland. Slovenia will play the last one against Hungary. It will be tomorrow as well, 2:15. And that's a good transition because this game that we will follow now will be the one between Hungary and Poland on this court number 2. It's also interesting to know who will take an option for the 2nd, 3rd, 4th place in this Group A. Slovenia is seeking to have the lead after the group stage in this Group A. Well, we'll be back soon. Just a sip of water, preparing the rosters, and we're back with you on this court number 2 for the game between Hungary and Poland. See you soon.
You first.